Hello, everyone. This is Mike Ferjone, also known as Mr. F. To my students, I'm going to start reading some of my books that I wrote. Uh, some of the 77 that I wrote, not all of them. But this is the first one that I wrote, Marcie, the Black Shale Rockstar. Um, and I'll start to read it for you. Along the shores of Lake Erie, a black shale rock laid quietly in the sand and cliffs. There she is. She was smooth and flat, with sparkly specks of gold-colored pyrite. Her name was Marcie. She had been there for millions of years. She is. Marcie was a shale rock made from ancient mud, pressed and squeezed by time, but most people just walked right past her. She was alone and needed a friend. Until one bright morning, a little girl named Lindy came by. Lindy loved collecting treasures, leaves from trees, sticks, acorns, chestnuts, and rocks, especially rocks. She spotted Marcie glistening in the sunlight. "Wow, you're beautiful," Lindy whispered. "You look lonely and need a friend." She gently picked Marcie up and held her close. "You're coming home with me," she grinned. That night, Marcie sat on Lindy's windowsill, watching stars twinkle like old friends. The next morning, Lindy had an idea. "I'm bringing you to school for show and tell." Marcie had never been to a school before. She was a little nervous, but Lindy wrapped her in a soft sock and tucked her safely in her backpack. In Mr. F's second grade class, Lindy bounced with excitement. "It's my turn." She carefully unwrapped Marcie and held her up. "This is Marcie. She's a black shale rock I found along the shores of Lake Erie." The class leaned in close. "She looks like she has gold in her," said Chloe. "Yes, she does," said Michaela. "She feels smooth and kind of cool," said Gary, passing Marcie around. Mr. F smiled. "Marcie is a sedimentary rock made from layers of mud. She's very old," said Mr. F. "How old?" asked Bennett. "Maybe over 300 million years," said Mr. F. The class gasped. Lindy beamed. "I told you she was special." From that day on, Marcie sat on a shelf in the classroom next to the globe and the other collected nature finds. The class called her their rock star. They made her a name tag that said Marcie, class geologist. Each week, a different student got to hold Marcie during reading time. Marcie listened to stories about pirates, pandas, planets, and pancakes. At recess, sometimes she was a magic stone, other times a moon rock, even a sandwich in pretend play. Lindy would whisper, "You have been around forever, Marcie, and now you're part of our class." Marcie never moved or spoke, but she felt warm inside every time Lindy smiled at her. Even though Marcie had seen the world change over millions of years, this was her favorite time of all. She wasn't just a rock anymore. She was a friend, a classroom treasure, a story. Thanks to Lindy, the little girl who noticed her, Marcie finally belonged. The end. And Marcie still sits on that classroom shelf, smiling in her own rocky way. I would like to dedicate this book to my family and to all the students that inspire me daily to keep working as a substitute teacher. I also like to thank my past teachers, especially my college advisor, Dr. Gary Lash, who brought the field of geology to life for me. And also would like to thank the Marcellus, Dunkirk, and Utica Shales for their inspiration for this book.